folks, what's going on? It's David Siteman Garland from Siteman Cancer Center /Rise /Easton /Legendary Sports /On the Run Softball, or Siteman for short. That's a lot of slashes. So I want to make a quick video here today to talk about the new Easton Fire Flex 240 bats that we've been swinging here over the last few weeks. So I just want to I'm going to go right into BP and show you some swings, and then I'm going to come back, talk way more about the bat and a lot more information. Just to give context here on the swings, finally was able to get outside here in St. Louis. This was mid to high 60s. We were hitting out at Wappelhorse Park, which is 305-foot fences, but we were about 10 feet behind the plate, so it's about 315 or so to the fence, just for context. And of course, because I'm a lefty, the world has to say, hey, let's blow in tons of wind from right field. So there was like a jet stream coming in from right field, right center, and center. So I'll show you a few swings, and then get back here at the end and talk about my impressions of the bat and some other cool stuff. All right, enjoy.
Not bad, right out of the wrapper. Huh? That sounds good. On the road. First one, right? It was on the road. Right. Down and got it. Huh? Sounds good too. Yeah. You know why I like this one? And the 240s in general? It's got that stiffer feel. That's a swing all day for me. Right? Right.
Alrighty, so back at it. I want to talk about the bat and my impressions and where to get them, all that kind of cool stuff. So, I'm relatively new to Easton. Easton is our sponsor for our softball team, and it's been really cool to get to try out a lot of different bats that we're going to be using and give impressions on them and what we like and what some of our favorites are and kind of how they swing. So let's talk first of all about this 240 bat. The one in this video here was this one, which is a 13.5-inch barrel, half-ounce end load. So if you're new to Easton's, something to get familiar with is the weighting. So they're either balanced or they're loaded, which is a half-ounce end load, or they are the mother load, which is a full-ounce end load. So on these new 240 bats. So a couple things to keep in mind here, and this is a review for a lot of people, but there's a new stamp now for USSSA softball. This is the new 240 stamp, and simply what that means is that bats now are supposed to start at a higher compression and stay above 240 to pass if you're in anything that requires passing tournaments at the conference level now. So it really doesn't affect most softball players, but the new bats now are kind of to this new standard. The 220 bats can still be used, but the 240 bats are the new standard, and over time, because these are the new standard, they're going to be what everyone has, just over time, right? Because there won't be any more 220 bats produced, it's going to be all 240s in the future. So might as well start getting used to them now. So, I didn't know what to really expect when we started swinging these 240 bats. Me and my team, we started doing some indoor BP, testing them out, got the radar guns out. Now I have a compression tester, so we're able to kind of see where the bats are at. And I got to say, I've swung now 3 or 4 different ones of these, and I absolutely love them, and here's why. Number one, I personally, this is my opinion on this. I like bats that, and this term's kind of a weird term to use, but I'm just going to use it, that are a little stiffer. So meaning I like bats sometimes that have alloy handles or have that stiffer feel versus a really, really soft feel or a very flexy feel. I like to feel like I'm really smashing the ball. That's just what I like. And these bats live up to the bill for this. There's not a lot of flex. It's not super, super soft or anything like that. You really feel like you're mashing the ball when it comes to these. Now, the other thing that I found really interesting is I thought maybe out of the wrapper, they weren't going to be very good. That was my thought. I was thinking, well, it's a higher compression bat. Maybe you're going to get it out. You're going to maybe have to put several hundred swings on it to be good. And that was not the case. And I'm telling you, I've tried balanced. I've tried short barrel. I've tried long barrel. I've tried end loaded. I've tried motherlode. I've seen them all. And they come out quite well out of the wrapper. I mean, I was very impressed. I mean, you could see my second or third swing there in that video that went onto the street there. And what I've been impressed with is just the performance right out of the gate. And it's very exciting because over time, we're going to see how these hold up above that 240 compression because I have a compression tester. We'll be testing it when we're playing in conference events this year. All our bats have to pass over 240, so I'll be sure to kind of share because what I've heard is that they're doing a good job of holding their compression. So that's great news, and I can tell you from the guys that have hit them a lot, they're really holding up well from a durability standpoint too, and then I think that's something now that bat manufacturers have to really focus more on durability because of the new standards, which is great. So the durability has been really, really cool. Now, with this first round of 240 bats that they have, there's a lot of different options. You can go to Easton.com. You can go on the buy, sell, trade pages on Facebook, whatever you want to do, and check out to get some of these bats. But you're going to find essentially a few different loads, and you're going to find a few different barrel lengths. There's the 12-inch barrel. There's the 13.5-inch barrel. You're going to see, so you got your long and your short barrels, and you're going to see everything from balanced all the way up to mother load. They even have a one-piece, which I haven't tried yet, that just came out as well. But, I would not hesitate to try one of these, regardless of whether you're in a tournament or you play on something that tests or not. I just think that these things are going to be tanks for the long run, and they still come very, very nice out of the wrapper. So you can check those out at Easton.com or on the buy, sell, trade pages. You can find a weighting and a barrel length that works for you on when it comes to these videos. When it comes to these bats. All right. So that's my impression here of the 240. I'll be sure to do more videos here throughout the season. Also get some other players from the Siteman Cancer Center softball team to give their impressions about the bats, and we'll get some videos of other guys hitting as well. And we'll have lots of cool stuff on here. Now, in the meantime, we have a channel on YouTube. I would highly recommend subscribing to that. And also join the Rise Slow Pitch Softball Nation Facebook group, the Siteman Rise Slow Pitch Softball Nation Facebook group, where we just chat about bats, we chat about softball, we have a lot of fun, we have team updates as we go here, live streaming, all kinds of cool stuff there, so make sure to join that. I'll be sure to put links below the video, and we'll see you next time